How y'all doing? How you doing?
Doing well. I'm doing well.
Wow. Welcome to In the Green Room podcast. Y'all know what it is. I'm Brittany Shanae, your host and favorite podcaster. I don't know if I am now, but you know, I'm gonna be. I want to say thank you for tuning in on yet another episode of In the Green Room, season 2. Thank you for sticking with me for this long. As y'all can see, I am not in here by myself.
Hell nah.
Not at all.
We up in this thing. Or I'm up in this thing.
Listen, we have the plant zaddy of the year. It's only right that we have Mr. Mallett Alexander. My bad. These braces be getting in the way.
All good, all good.
In the green room, y'all say hey.
What's poppin'? Mallett Alexander.
Mallett Alexander.
Yeah, that's my like, I guess my Instagram. That's what a lot of people know me by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really just flipped the first name and the last name backwards, and I felt like Mallett Alexander sounds like more like, you know, polished a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It roll off the tongue a little smoother. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna roll with that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, because let me tell y'all how I met this guy. I was on Instagram, and you know, Instagram and all these other social media outlets, they be listening and looking. So of course I am a crazy plant lady. And I was looking up something about plants or whatever the case may be, and either your brand popped up or you popped up.
Okay.
But
either or.
Plants was what drew me there.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get into it about his brand, but I fell in love with your brand, and I mean, I resonate with
appreciate that.
Everything that it stands for. Yeah. But like I said, we're gonna get into it. That's how we met. But I'm gonna let you tell the Green Room audience who you are, where you from, who is this person?
All right, so I'm originally from the Bay Area, San Jose, California. You know, that's where I grew up at. I left probably around 2010, went to Morgan, you know what I mean, Morgan State. Shout out to my HBCU.
I love HBCU, right?
And you know what I'm saying? And I stayed there just after I graduated, you know what I mean, professionally. You know, I started doing my thing, so I stayed there, and then I moved to Atlanta probably recently, actually, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been good. It's been well. You know what I'm saying? And you actually one of the first people from Atlanta that supported my brand.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? As soon as I stepped on the scene out here, and I remember I got the order from Brittany, and I was like, yo, that's love right there. Like I don't even know this person, but they obviously, you know what I mean, are drawn to the brand. You know what I'm saying, and the message in the brand, and just the lifestyle in general, you know what I mean? And then we had the chance to meet, obviously. And then it was like, shit, it was popping. It was like, it was good. The energy is always 100, you know what I mean? Through the gram and to the physical form. Yeah. So that brings me here today, you know what I mean? And just here to talk life, talk plants, talk brands, talk, you know what I'm saying? Just
all of that.
Good dialogue, you feel me?
100%.
For sure.
Y'all know how we always start off every episode of In the Green Room. Y'all know we gotta do and go to the affirmation station. I hope you know the daily affirmations have been what you guys need. I know it definitely helps me when I shuffle these cards up, and I pull something that helps to make me better. Yeah. And that's what affirmations are. There's something to tell yourself to help pick you up. And even if you feeling up, why not go higher? Yep. You know? So I like to, at the beginning of every episode, shuffle up some cards and let my guest select their own affirmations.
Let's get it.
And these will be, in conjunction. It's above, baby. Oh, no. So why would this be this skinny?
That's crazy.
Why would this be this skinny?
That's doing heavy at the top.
Yes.
Yeah, you need some support.
Yeah, and this ain't it. My bad. Okay.
That's some plant shit right there.
Right. I don't even know what it's called. I got that from somebody. They were getting ready to move. Hey, you don't love it. Yeah. Will I killed.
Sometimes adopting plants be the best.
I just literally just massacred a what was that called? A tropical majesty palm.
Oh, you did?
I sat it outside to dry it out because it was drooping a little bit. And the day that I decided to set it outside, it poured down raining.
Damn. But it died though?
Yes.
They usually like them conditions outside, heat and water.
But the roots was already too wet. So when I sat it outside, that thing shriveled up and died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so we all shuffled. Plant parentings.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Today's daily affirmation is, each and every day I'm getting closer to achieving my goals.
Period. You got to believe that though. Because a lot of times it seems like ain't nothing moving.
Yeah, but you got to keep working at it though.
100%.
Slow process better than no process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure.
People so used to putting stuff in the microwave and eating it so quick that they don't appreciate the slow cooked meal.
Nah.
But I promise you that slow cooked meal tastes way better than that microwave meal, baby.
And that's kind of some kind of aligns with the brand movement as well.
Yeah.
You know, just the process of everything, like making sure that you stay 10 toes down and not giving up on the dream.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're getting closer, you just not making the progress you think you're making. But sometimes, shit happens, and
yes,
you know what I'm saying? You jump the gun 2 levels or something, and then now you're in a whole nother space, you know what I'm saying? So, you never know. That's why you gotta align yourself with the universe and shit.
Hold on to that.
Oh, all right. We doing another one?
Yeah.
All right.
We got 2 decks.
All right.
Every time somebody comes on this podcast, the cards that they pull, they make so much sense for the person.
I like that.
Like it always happens that way. All right, I'll shuffle them.
I'm gonna hold that this time.
All right.
I am love. I may not have always made the right choices, but I did my best. I have so much love to give, and everyone around me can feel it. I am given a clean slate every single day to be the best version of me that I can be. I am forgiven. I am love.
You are love, baby.
I'm love.
You got to understand that. You got to speak life into yourself. People get so down on themselves. They be so down. Stop being so down on yourself.
And shout out to folks that show love, too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, they're not scared to show love in public. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of folks out here hiding. You know what I'm saying?
Why? It's so much easier. It's so much easier, but, people project. And when they not happy with whatever their situation is or how their life going, they project that right onto you. And it comes off as being a hater.
I've seen that too many times.
What?
I don't like those.
No.
Can't do nothing with those.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Stay away from me.
That was our affirmation station. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of In the Green Room. Stay tuned. This is about to be really cool.
For sure.
This is about to be really cool. Thank you again for, coming into the green room, sharing my space. I really love to have people that I feel, what do I want to say? Like-minded individuals in this space. I don't invite a lot of people over here. I am very particular about, who I bring into my, and like you said earlier, when we met, it ain't been nothing but love.
So.
And I see what you're doing. You have your brand. You don't disclose too much information about who you are on social. And I love that about you. I love people that leave some things to the imagination, because it ain't none of your business what I got going on in my personal life. Okay?
Yeah.
People are nosy.
Yeah, for sure that.
People are nosy. And so I can appreciate the mystery. And it also makes me excited about this interview, because this is our first time actually. We met before, but we've never actually sat down and talked.
For sure that.
So this is gonna be cool. Like, what you said, you're from the Bay Area, then you went to Morgan. The Bay Area is Cali. Morgan is the DMV.
Yeah,
like,
Baltimore.
What was that?
Baltimore,
how was
Maryland.
that?
That was interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I was in a space, in San Jose, where it was like sink or swim type of situation. People around me were, going away in many different forms, and it was like I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
So one of my homeboys, shout out to my boy Malik, he really one of the reasons that I decided to come to Morgan, because he already went there. So we preschool homeboy, like we know each other since preschool, so we locked in for life for real, and he brought me to Morgan one I forgot what it was. I think it was like spring break or something. And we had a good time, I saw what the HBCU life was like, and I was sold. You
Nothing
feel me?
like it.
I was sold. I think that was 2008 or 7, maybe 8. And I ended up, I was doing junior college for a while, and then I applied to Morgan. I got in, and shit, the rest was history after that. I did my thing, graduated. Then I stayed there for a little bit, stayed there for, I guess, 13 years, ended up, getting my master's too. And I just, I felt like I was in the space for a reason, and my boy came and got me for a reason. So sometimes you need somebody to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It ain't
lend that helping hand out, you feel me?
A good friend.
Yeah, because especially if you could see somebody, going down a path that may not be fruitful, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that brother know, you know what I'm saying? Like
Malik, you said?
Yeah.
Shout out to Malik. You a real one.
So solid. Solid as
You
can be.
a real one.
For sure.
You a real one.
Yeah.
HBCU.
Yeah. I
went to the Fort Valley State University.
I've been there too.
Ooh.
I've been there. Joint country as hell.
Yes.
There's a lot of land over there.
Yes.
Like mad land. But the homecoming joint be kind of cool though.
I went to my first HBCU homecoming in 8th grade.
Damn, you was bred for this. You already knew you was going.
Listen. I thought that I wanted to go somewhere like Georgia Southern or when I got to Fort Valley, I was like, yeah, this is the one. This the one. And I went down there. My best friend, who we've been best friends since 8th grade, her whole family went down there. So I used to go down there to homecomings with her.
Okay.
And I just knew that HBCU was the way that I needed to go ultimately. And I think it's for the better.
It's done its job.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Shout out to all the HBCUs out there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
If you went to one, you know what it is, and it's like every other one is down there second home too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
And the community is like no other. I know I've made so many connections post graduate, even people that I never really had a conversation with.
Yeah.
But they support and they rocking with me off the strength of we went to the same school.
That should be cool. Never kicked it with them, never hung out with them, none in school. But then after school, it's like the dynamics change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, nah, for sure. For sure. I got a few folks like that.
Them be some of the best supporters.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, for real. How did you, this is taking a plants. I just want to go ahead and touch on the kids.
All right.
Where in the timeline of you going to Baltimore and then you came to Atlanta after Baltimore?
Yeah. No. I was actually, I got property in Maryland. Okay. So I was living out there I was living in like Capitol Heights. Okay. So after like 2013, I actually moved to Atlanta for a second, and then I came back to Maryland. Okay. And I got a crib over in like Largo, PG County area. Okay. So yeah, it was I just stayed there for a little bit, and it's interesting. The plant topic is it's an interesting thing because I feel like I just kind of really started touching the surface with the plants and shit. You know what I'm saying? But to tell the story, growing up in my crib, my pop's a little older. He a little older than most of my homeboys' friends and stuff. But this dude always had a lot of plants in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like he got one room specifically, the sunroom. You know what I'm saying? And it just got mad plants. Yeah. You feel me? When I was growing up, I never really like understood why pops had all these plants. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they got outside plants, inside plants. Yeah. I'm like, damn, these niggas got mad plants. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really got it for real. So as I got older, and I started like going on my own journey, like my own peace journey, spiritual journey, whatever you may want to call it. And I was dating a girl at the time, and she was into plants too. And so like I started to like, kind of understand from a different perspective at that age. You know what I'm saying? So then, it was like almost one of those like relive a childhood moment type of situations where I was like, shit, well, I'm around all these plants. I'm always up over here at her crib. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna give me some plants in my crib too, you know what I'm saying? And that shit turned into a whole situation, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it was, it was cool though, and I think it's still, still a journey, obviously, but I just got a whole bunch of plants in my crib. Yeah. And I think, honestly, for me, a lot of people like gravitate towards me being a plant dad and shit like that because, I try to stroke the line of male masculinity. As a black man, right? You don't see a whole lot of like black men with a whole bunch of plants and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're on this journey and when you like searching for peace, you searching for, self-consciousness, you're doing a whole lot of, shadowing of yourself. You're going to start putting things around you that ultimately create positive influences in your life. You feel me? And so that's one thing for me that I, as I went on the journey, I'm like, I'm only surrounding myself with positive shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anybody or anything that got a negative, a negative, I don't know, not even connotation, just a negative, experience or aura. It's just like, yo, I'm cool. I'm gonna let you have that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that. You know what I mean? Real. I'm cool in my space. You feel me? Like, so yeah, that's kind of how everything kind of came into fruition. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. I resonate with that 100% in my plant journey. Like, when I go through shit and I'm having a bad day, if I'm stressed out, if it does not matter. If I want to go to sleep, I come in here and go to sleep because I know what the feelings that I'm gonna feel, or lack of feelings for whatever I was feeling before.
You know what's crazy that you say that? In my apartment, I have like a couch in there, and I realize I sleep more on my couch than I sleep in my room because I don't got but like 3 plants in my room.
Yeah.
But in my living room area, I got like, you know what I'm saying, a whole little situation. So I didn't even think about it that way, but maybe that's why I be in there so much. I be like just trying to post down by the plants and just, you know, sleep in peace on the couch.
Yes.
You feel me?
Like I've been on a spiritual journey as well, really figuring out who I am in its entirety. And I drank some tea last night, and the message that was on the tea tripped me out.
What's that?
It said, talking to plants is one way of talking directly to spirit.
Spiritual human being, you know what I'm saying?
Like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, I also realized that, I mean, it's a gift to be able to take care of plants the way that we take care of plants. I mean, we discussed earlier, this room get hot as hell. So, you know, that's part of the work, but you can still kill some plants, even if they, you know, in the right conditions. And I feel like I talk to my plants. And so for that to be a reminder that I'm talking directly to spirit, it means I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm in the right place. I'm all about right place, right time. And I don't really, I try my best not to get stressed over stuff, because for what?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. Anxiety and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just slow down.
Yeah.
You feel me? Sometimes you gotta slow down.
And if you don't slow yourself down,
shit, the universe will.
I got so sick. What was it? Not a week before last, maybe the week before that. I was doing 2 days at the gym. I was not eating right. And then I was going to work at the kickboxing gym that I work at. So I'm getting like 2.5 workouts a day. I was outside going to events. And then I ended up traveling to Ohio to meet my new baby niece. Hey, Jelly. But when I got back, I got this terrible cough. Like, it was just in the center of my chest.
Yeah.
And I barely had any congestion. It was just this cough. But that thing had me down for a whole 7 days.
That's tough.
What?
That's tough. And it wasn't the COVID?
No, I tested negative for COVID. I tested negative for the flu. I tested negative for strep throat.
That's tough.
Like, I was just sick.
That's crazy.
What? Man,
slow your ass
that
down.
thing, but right. So I feel like for me, that was a moment of sit your black ass down from God. And secondly, it was sit your black ass down, but get refocused.
Yeah.
Like, you've been doing these things. Yes, I'm strategic about every place. Every.
Me too.
Understand? Listen, I'm a businesswoman. Some of y'all think I'm a Libra.
Oh, okay.
Some of y'all think I'm green because I wear a lot of green and I surround myself by green. But baby, let me tell y'all, I am a businesswoman. So I'm outside, but I'm making stuff make sense. But I was just too outside. I was doing too much. My body didn't get a chance to rest.
Yeah.
And it brought me to think about my business and my brand that I've kind of put to the side because I was working on set, and now on these sets, it ain't no sets because everybody's on strike.
Yeah.
So it forced me to sit back and to revisit. How did your love for plants take you into Plvntd?
The brand.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, I was doing the plant thing for a while, and I was just like, I want to align myself to like a product or align myself to something. I was talking to one of my homegirls, and she's like, experienced in this space. So I was like, yo, at first I was doing like pictures with like plants, like, and I was doing my interior design shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see a lot of niggas doing interior design either. So I was like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, run it up right quick. That was short lived because I don't have time to be doing no interior design for everybody else. So you know what I'm saying, I did it for myself, but I was like, I want to start aligning fashion to the interior design with the plants around, you know what I'm saying, do like some shit like that. And then that ultimately evolved to just creating a brand with a message. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we started on our first shirts like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Just really like thinking, I was really like in my creative space at the time, and I was really just thinking about, what I want this to stand for, what I want this, this is ultimately a reflection of me as well. So I want to make sure that, my message is always positive. Yeah. And so that's when I was getting the shirts made, and I get inspiration from everywhere. So it was funny, the designer that was doing my shirt, shout out to Mallett.
Shout out.
He was like, what you want the slogan to be? And like, I was just freestyling shit for real. I was like, damn, I gotta come up with this shit on the fly, because he like putting everything together, and he like, we need the slogan and shit. So I'm like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, outline dreams and manifestation to the process of plants, basically, because I feel like life and plants and manifestation have a synonymous like connection to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started, I came up with like a slogan: plant seeds and manifesting dreams. And at the time, I was like, fuck it, we running with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it grew. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It really like, it really like connected to a lot of other people. And I feel like it connected to me also, most importantly. And then like everything that, the brand is really about and stands for has to do with like life, the process of, manifestation. Like this shirt right here, it say, life is the only thing we need, which was inspired by a song, and I'm not gonna tell y'all which one, but if you know, you know. And I was like, yo, that's a hard ass quote. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need that. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, shit, I'm about to go ahead and use that for the brand. I was like, I'm inspired. Thank you for the inspiration. And I was like, I want a shirt that like looks like I drew this shit on it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you don't see a lot of shirts like that. So I was like, I was in my creative bag. I'm like, I need my brother to make some shirts that like look like he just wrote it up on there, but in a nice way to where it's presentable. And then so I did that. And the other shirt I got as well. And I got like an OG, just regular plain shirt with the logo on it. You got that. That's the one you got. And yeah, I was like, shit, this gonna be like the first run, just to like introduce folks to the brand. And I think, it's been a slow process, but it's been a good process. Yeah. It's been growth throughout the whole way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning throughout the whole way. I wear my shit every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, I wear my shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I got a couple of the same ones, so I just switch them out. You know what I'm saying? And this joint's so comfortable, shit. You can wear it anywhere.
Right.
Like,
the material.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's y'all know I mean, yeah, right. Y'all know I don't tell no lies. especially when it comes to the clothing that I wear. But I wore the shirt on an episode last season. I can't remember. I think it was with
I think I looked at that one.
My line sister.
Yeah.
But I talked to y'all about the brand already. Like, the material is A1 quality. Like, I've had to have worn that shirt 5 times, washed it 5 times.
That's crazy. And still,
yes.
Yeah, that's love. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Quality A1.
Nah, for real.
A1.
For real.
I really wanted to make sure that I touched on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people come out with shirts and brands and stuff, but like they don't take the time to like search for high quality materials. You know what I mean?
I did it.
I mean, it's the line. It's part of the process too. But since I had a person that I like really trusted in this space, I was getting kind of some guidance from her, and she was like, "Yeah, we want." I was telling her what type of teas I wanted, and she really connected the dots and made it happen for me. You know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciative of her. Shout out to Najee. And yeah, I got the first samples, and I was like, this is what I need. This is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, and then after I came out with them, like the feedback was just, it was love. Like a lot of folks just was like, yo, this is a quality ass shirt, bro. They're like, yo, I wear this shirt a lot, bro, just because it's mad comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I could wear this bitch in the gym.
Yes.
I could wear it to the club. I could wear it to the pool function.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I thought that's another thing that I try to, keep on the forefront is the quality of everything that I produce.
100%.
You feel me? Because I don't like producing half-ass shit.
And people they're gonna remember you for the quality. Like people, like you said, people in t-shirt business, they find the cheapest.
Right.
They slap whatever they want to slap on there, and then they push it out. And then after the second wash, probably after the first, the shirt done shrunk. Whatever was on there has lifted. It's so many things. And like I said, like I definitely did that. I definitely did that. As a part of, just trying to figure out what's going to work within my brand and trying to do stuff on my own rather than, reaching out to.
Can't be scared to reach out and ask for help. Because it makes things a lot easier for you.
I know. Once you realize that.
And I think it takes some going through things, going through the journey or whatever to really recognize that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we be prideful enough to we be so prideful to want to do it ourselves so that we can get to the point and say we did it ourselves. But shit, I'm gonna ask for help, and you either gonna say yes or no.
Exactly. The worst that can happen is they say no.
For real.
That's the worst thing that can happen.
Keep it moving. So, it's all a journey. Yeah, it's all good.
You were talking about earlier, when doing your work about pretty much your inner child. When you were younger, did you see yourself as the owner of a clothing brand? Did you see yourself as an astronaut? Did you see yourself as what did you want to do growing up and have those things materialize?
I want to play basketball.
Okay.
So I was heavy in basketball for down my whole life up until junior college. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I realized, that I wasn't going to be a basketball player. So I was like, all right, I need to refocus. Yeah. My pops always tell me, create a plan. And if that plan don't fall through, create another one. Yeah. But always have a plan though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I wanna make basketball player money, but not play basketball. And that's actually that inspired me for one of my new shirts that I'm gonna come out with soon. But I was like, what can I do in college? Now I'm in Morgan. You know what I'm saying? So I decided I did the IT route.
Okay.
I went IT. I'm a tech dude, specifically in cybersecurity. And I was like, I think this is cool. I think I like it over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I got a good work-life balance, and I get to still be creative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And losing creativity is like, it's like I'm dying if I'm not able to create. You feel me? Like it feels like I be yearning to try to create something. You know what I'm saying? And then if I can't, it's like, damn, I got all these ideas in my head that just be popping up, and I can't like bring them out. You know what I mean? So that's something that I like needed.
Yeah.
I needed that. So with the job, I was able to do that, and started to work on other things outside of work that was more like aligned to other areas of my life that I felt would get fulfillment. You know what I mean? And I created the brand, and a couple other side joints. I started getting into investment stuff. So I realized that you ain't got to hoop the ball. You feel me?
Did y'all catch that? You ain't got to hoop the ball. Nah, that's a word right there.
You feel me?
That's a word.
Oh, God.
And that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. I was listening to Think and Grow Rich.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the author said that they had this man on trial to prove just how unignorant he was, because they was trying to say he was ignorant, or they was trying to say that he was really smart, but he's like, no, I don't know a lot of things. I just know what I know. And so he said to them, pretty much, I'm only as smart as I tell you. You can keep asking me these questions, but I know what I know, and I know how to hire people out for the things that I don't know, and we all know how to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's that Diddy shit.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Know how to bring everybody together and have a person with that powerful person.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I just recently started reading this book, because I want to shift my perspective. I'm always willing to learn and grow. That's something about me. Like I don't care. Teach me.
Should never stop.
I'm not a fan of organized education, sitting down but I how you said about creativity, like I yearn to learn. Like I gotta be creative. I gotta learn something, but I also want to learn how to ask for help.
For sure.
And use my resources, because I do so many different things. Like it's ridiculous, the laundry list of things that I'm able to do, and it's afforded me the opportunity to know so many different, man.
You touch a lot of different industries, a lot of different folks.
But a lot of times it's hard to ask for help. Like that's one of my major things to work on. But I think that asking for help would make life, like you said, so much easier.
You know, especially if you ask the right people. You know what I mean? 'Cause some folk be, gatekeeping and shit like that, and they don't want to help. You know what I'm saying? But folks that know this shit free game, and they willing to just get out the free game. You know what I'm saying? God, appreciate them folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to. So with being a brand owner, sounds like entrepreneur as well, when do you have time to slow down and chill and relax? Is that a thing? What does that look like? Do you do self-care? Like, what is that part?
Yeah. So while I'm in go mode, I just got to make sure I'm in the gym every day. That helped me for my, mental, physical health. You know what I mean? Keep me running. When I feel like I'm reaching burnout or something, I'm going to take a vacation.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just book the flight and I'm gonna dip. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where I'm about to go, but I just need to leave the environment for a second and reset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that keeps me like grounded and walking in my mission. Being around family also, you know, it's therapeutic. You feel me? So I like to go back to Cali, be with the fam. You know, when I go back home, shit, I damn near be staying for like a month, 2 months, you know what I'm saying? Go get my reset. I'm like, all right, bet I got to see my loved one. Now I can get back into it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how I like try to maintain the peace and the childs in your head and stuff like that. Just like make sure you take care of yourself. You know, and what you eat also, you know, has a lot to do with that. So you know, it's tough for a single black brother. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about this food situation, this boy, nigga hate cooking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it though. You feel me? But I'm only gonna do it so many times a week. I'll be real, like I ain't doing it. You know, I'll meal prep, baby, but shit, I ain't cooking too many times throughout the week.
So you gonna order out?
I'm gonna order some healthy shit.
Yeah,
for sure. You know, and so that's how I be moving. Yeah, you know, that's really how I operate.
Do you have like a schedule that you put yourself on? Or what does your day-to-day look like?
Yeah, I'm a routine type of person.
Yeah. What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. We very like you know what I mean, particular and shit. So I wake up. My goal. I've been slacking honestly. You know, that's something I know. But I ain't been waking up as early as I want to get to the gym because I try to get there first thing in the morning.
What's first thing in the morning?
So if I get up out the bed, brush my teeth, I'm on the way to the gym.
But what time is like on the early?
Right now, early. I'm gonna say around like 7.
Okay.
Right now, I get there around 7.
Okay.
You feel me? Because I take a long time in the gym sometimes. Like I'll be in that bitch till 9. You feel me? 10.
I spend hours.
Yeah. So I get up, I do my gym routine, and I go to work. And I mean, go back home, open up the laptop, you know, I start doing my thing.
So do you always work from home?
Yeah.
That's so clutch.
Yeah. I like to go in the office every now and then, you know, just to like see people, meet some people and stuff.
But you don't have to?
Nah.
Got it.
So cool. And then in between time I make content, and, you know, try to think of creative areas for me to like work in. So
y'all hear that? He on the job and working on his job. Okay? What he do? You gotta do that. You gotta learn how to multitask.
I'm always in go mode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna get it but you, so you know what I'm saying? You gotta go get it. You can't be out here lacking.
Day we gotta get it.
You feel me? For real.
Yeah.
So.
For real. That part, listen. I fucked around and got comfortable working on set.
Yeah.
I got comfortable. And now here we are with the WGA still in the strike, the writers.
That shit is crazy.
The DGA, they reached an agreement right before.
Yeah.
And now SAG, which is all of the talent. All of them
I seen that.
are on strike.
That's wild.
But I think that was a lesson that I needed to learn because, again, like I said, I do so many different things and I've been blessed with all of these talents. But if I'm being honest, when I was working on set, that's fantastic money. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be straight.
Yeah. You start putting the energy into them other areas.
I'm gonna be straight.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I had to really sit down when I got sick. I feel like that's when it really, because I had, you know, been working on different things, but when I got sick and I had to sit my black ass down, it was like, all right, what you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew?
Evaluate.
Yeah. And education is my background.
Right.
Like I used to teach makeup classes all of the time. People come to me for help. I'm naturally an educator.
Yeah.
Brittany, why you an educator? I have a great rapport with my clients.
Yeah.
Brittany, why you not advertising your services? Brittany, what?
Yeah.
Girl, what are you doing? Why are you not maximizing on all of those things?
Yeah.
And I think when I made the decision to get back in all of the doors that I needed to be open, they just flying open. They just flying open.
Yeah.
But it's so important because people, when in my affirmation pools, this past week, it's been talking about not comparing yourself to other people, but only who you were yesterday.
Your previous self.
Like, come on, like, come on.
Yeah.
All of this, go back to square one, baby. Remember why you doing this.
Yeah.
And I think that so many people just get caught up in, now the money is important, okay? It's important, but people get caught up into the money and they forget about what they want out of life. Like, I'm not here to work and not live. It's important to live. Live.
You gotta establish your legacy in this world.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're gone, you want something to still be here to say, like, oh, Alex was here. You know what I'm saying? Or Brittany was here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want that.
It's so important.
How many folks do we see, that are gone and haven't been able to establish that? You know what I mean? It's like they was never here.
And that is, and I know it's no way that can happen because I've been a good human being since I've been here. But that is one of my biggest fears, or I just, to be here on this planet, occupying space and having an opportunity to do something and you don't.
Yeah. That shit sucks. Like, that shit is the worst. I'm gonna be real. That's
like,
the worst.
What?
Yeah.
I've been this past, like, I be feeling like I be getting downloads, like extra downloads, but I've been having a lot of realizations. And there are people that I know very closely that they have the opportunity to be so great.
They're comfortable though.
They're making a choice. It is all about choice.
For sure.
You're making a choice to be mediocre.
They're comfortable. I believe
I can't relate.
Growth and all that comes with being in an uncomfortable space.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? If you're uncomfortable, you're gonna steadily like grow and evolve. You know what I'm saying? But if you get comfortable, like, you just gonna see the same results. You ain't gonna get, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get nowhere.
And I just said yesterday, I said, what is insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result.
Yeah.
You are insane.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to switch it up. You know what I mean?
If you want to.
Yeah.
And you can't make nobody want to.
Facts.
That was a hard lesson to learn.
It's an inner choice.
And you cannot change what somebody feel on the inside or whatever they want to do.
Facts.
You can we just got to realize that people are selfish. And that doesn't, we as human beings, we are selfish. All of the actions and reactions that come from us have 100% to do with us.
Facts.
Individually. So you got to understand that you cannot want more for another person than they want for themselves. Like, we gotta start living our own lives and fulfilling our own dreams.
Yeah.
Live by example. Everybody not gonna take heed to your example though. Because of what? Themselves.
Yeah.
They gonna resent you for moving out of the hood and making a better life for yourself. They gonna resent you for that, for leaving them back.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna resent you for healing. They gonna resent you for everything. So it ain't no point of even worrying yourself.
Keep it moving.
What?
You know?
And you gonna live a more fulfilled life when you keep it moving.
Yeah. That's one thing about me. I be keeping it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just keep keeping it moving.
Yeah.
Be real. Like, I ain't never like had to rely on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just be keeping it moving.
Yeah.
That's why it was so easy for me to just leave Maryland and then, you know, come to Atlanta and just like, I got folks out here too, so I'm locked in out here. So, you know, it's all about just, it's your environment too.
100%.
Your environment, you gotta switch that up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, because you can reach like an area where you're not growing no more.
A plateau.
You know, plateau for sure. You know what I mean? And I mean, you got to change your environment. It's like these plants, man. When your plants stop growing, when the roots at the bottom, you know what I'm saying, they restricted because your pot too small. Shit, get a bigger pot.
Yep.
You feel?
Yep.
Change the environment.
Yeah.
See what happens. You know what I mean? So that's all. It's all part of life, man. You know, but it's a beautiful journey.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's beauty in the process.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I done been through some crazy. I done been low. I done been high. I done been sideways. But in each and every part, I've taken a step back, looked at it like, I know this gonna work for that. This gonna work for. I've learned so many lessons in the shit that I've been through.
Yeah.
But you also, everybody's not gonna recognize that. Everybody's not gonna recognize that.
They don't got the eye.
No.
They don't got the vision.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like on the surface type of people.
Yeah.
You know? And the more we get under the surface is really when you start to see, you know, changes. You feel me? So
that's funny. What's something that, like something random that nobody would ever expect of you, like maybe a personality trait, a special talent, something random.
I make beats on my free time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's definitely random.
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
Honestly, I've been doing that for a good little minute now.
So you probably got something.
I got mad beats. I got like thousands of beats. You know what I'm saying? I just do it for like, it's another creative space that I like to be in. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of beats. You know what I mean? I fly drones. I'm like a kind of like a techie nerd type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I done been through some shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but yeah, I like technical stuff like that. You feel me?
That's so dope. You I would have never. That was perfect.
Yeah, that came right off the dome
that
too.
Was perfect.
That came right off the dome. I was like,
wow.
I was like, I guess I make beats.
Yeah. Let me see what I got. I pretty much shared it all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nothing.
I got 10 nieces and nephews with 2 siblings.
Damn. They popping them out.
Yeah, my brother just had his 6th.
Oh, your brother ain't playing. He plays no games.
My sister got 4. My brother got 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all I got for now. I gotta come
Don't
up
you
with some more
sing?
stuff.
I never knew that.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah.
I think I saw a video you said, oh my yo, you be singing and shit.
Yeah. That was my first love. I just wrote this song.
Okay.
I can't wait till I record it. But music was my very first love. My brother, let him tell it, he discovered me when I was like 3. He used to take my mama car when he was like 13, 14. No business driving.
I did too.
But
we did like that.
Right. But he would take me, I can't remember if he said it was me, him, and my sister. But we were at this store called Goodies. It's like a
I heard of that.
Burlington.
Yeah.
Something like that. And he lost me in the store.
Damn.
Now he already 13, 14. Yeah. Supposed to lost me. Yeah. So
taking 2 L's.
Right. He said he found me in like one of those circular clothing racks underneath, and I was singing. So the singing drew
That's crazy.
him to me. And so anytime we get on the subject of me knowing how to sing, he steps in and sings. Every time.
Hey man,
every
I found
time.
her in the middle of the coat rack singing.
Yes. Yes. That's the exact conversation. Yeah. But yeah, so singing was my first love. And then everything else. I didn't get into makeup until college. Right. I hated makeup middle and high school, went to a performing arts school, and we had to wear loads of makeup for stage. And then I discovered you could look like yourself while wearing makeup. Right. I was like, oh shit. Oh, okay. But yeah, I have a question that I'm going to ask everybody this season. Simple. What does the color green mean to you? You got like a white piece of it was like lint hair or something.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. What the color green?
Yeah.
What does the color green mean to me? Money. No, I'm just playing.
I mean,
I think green means growth. Honestly, that's like the thing that comes to mind. Cause like, you know, like when your plants is green, that they healthy. Yeah. When them joints turn yellow, you know something ain't right. Yeah. And when they turn brown, they good as gone. Almost.
I got to trim some ends on it. But yeah.
Yeah, I think about that. That's what the color green probably means to me.
Yeah. That's.
I wonder how many people are gonna say the same thing.
I mean,
throughout this season.
Probably it's gonna be similar. Yeah. But I when I moved up here from Augusta, I met this one chick. She go by Barbie, who worked at Mac together. She always had green on her nails. So why you always get your nails done green? She was like, the money, baby. The money, baby. And I was like, okay. Yeah. And then it wasn't until like a year or two later that I started. I'm usually a nail girl. Like I keep my nails done, but I started getting my nails done pretty heavy, and I always got green on my nails. Okay. Started attracting more and more and more. And then when I don't have my nails done, I always have something green on. Like, I mean,
trying to attract them.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, not just money, but like you said, growth. There's not really a negative in green.
Nope.
It don't really.
But what's sad is that there's a negative in black. But maybe that's going too deep for this.
Because we can take it there. You want to take it there? It is. Have you seen animals? Like, it was a video of this turtle. They put a white sheet down. the turtle went around it or had a positive reaction.
Yeah.
When the black sheep was put down, the turtle started like ramming its head into it.
That's crazy. What the fuck? Yeah. We're not gonna,
we could.
Yeah, we could go. It could take a. Oh God.
Nah, for real though.
Yeah.
For real. You know what we need to do?
Mm.
We need to show the people some of your merch.
We can
Some
do
of your
that.
apparel.
We can do that. I got some things on me. I got some stuff on me.
And you touched on it. I mean, I ask everybody on every episode. Okay, you touched on. You said single black male. So you single.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have time for dating?
I'm dating right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does dating mean to you? Is that too? Is that
complicated?
Too okay. Okay. No, I had a conversation with my niece who's 22, and I was talking about the word dating.
Yeah.
She was like, "What you mean talking?" I was like, "Dating, you have different suitors. May the best man win, pretty much."
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as you get older, it gets harder to date. Like
100%.
A whole lot of like more than one person at once. You know, I know folks that do it though, and they say that's how they come across these different type of people. And personally, I can only do so much. It gets a little draining from a male perspective, from a brother perspective. Don't nobody want to take a girl, 5 different women out on dates throughout the week and shit. So, I try to keep that down to a minimum. For real.
Copy that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel it. I just feel like how do you know though if you're not entertaining multiple people?
Exactly. I feel like you're like putting energy into a lot of different spaces, and you're not really able to like put your like best foot forward or the best effort into like somebody that you really rocking with. You know what I'm saying? Like because you low balancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's as simple as I can put it. You know what I mean? Like you low balancing right now.
So before you get to that point with one person, what is the stage before that call?
So that's like you talking about before like an exclusive situation.
Yeah.
That's the tryouts.
Okay.
You know?
Because what it sounds to me is dating for you is an exclusive situation. Dating doesn't mean entertaining multiple people, because the entertaining multiple people for me is your tryouts.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I just want to, everybody refers to it as something completely different. And that's the conversation that I was having with my niece. She was like, dating, that just means you talking to somebody, but her talking means the tryout. Everybody be different.
Because folks still be, out here, like still talking, entertaining other folk too. So, I think that's where you gotta really communicate with the person that you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yo, what we doing is we still open, and talking to other people. That way both of y'all on the same page. Like, and there's no real like ill feelings throughout the process because y'all understand where each other is at. And ultimately, the goal is to get out of that space. You know what I mean? And then realize like, all right, we did that. We played the field a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I don't find nobody that's really worth me like losing you, so I like to see what an exclusive situation looks like with you, you know what I mean? And I think like that's kind of the best approach. That's at least, the approach I like to take.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. No, that's real. But like you said, that's why communication is so important. And also that's why people should understand that what they do in their relationship is what they do in their relationship. I can't judge what I do based on what you got going on over there, because that's what works for you.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure that there'll be somebody that works with, but it's
You see all that on social media.
Yeah,
you know
and that's the shit that just be.
You see folk comparing their relationship to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like you ain't Beyonce, I ain't Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna go get it, but shit, I ain't that nigga. And you ain't Beyonce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
let's make what we do work. You know what I'm saying? Because they making what they do work, and you trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But that's like low vibrational.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Those are the type of folks you really don't want to really like align yourself with that, you know, because they obviously value things that you don't. You feel me? So.
And when you figure that out in dating, you realize that you guys do not align. Go. Leave. It don't have to be in a big rah-rah. Like I feel like people also expect breakups, some people.
To always be bad.
Yes. And it does not have to be that. We just were not compatible.
Yeah, it didn't work.
And that's it.
That's it.
What you say earlier, you just keep a moving type of person. That's what.
It didn't work. All right.
Simple as that.
We tried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And feelings might be hurt.
Right. We could be friends after, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah.
Yeah.
It don't have to always be bad. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're usually bad because somebody has lost respect for the other person along the way. You know what I'm saying? And once respect is gone, then there's no reason to like end it on a good note.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really what happens. You feel me?
Yeah. But if we would communicate, we can keep going in a circle, in a circle, in a circle.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to sell these brand joints.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. You want to pick them up and bring them over here? You want to pause? How you want to do it?
How we going to do this? I got 2 shirts, 2 hats on me. I mean, I could just bring them.
Yeah. And then we can kind of talk about it. This part can be edited out. We still going. We still.
You know what I'm saying? Peep the back.
Y'all see what it is.
Peep the back.
Y'all see it.
So the first run, all the backs had planting seeds and manifesting dreams, and this is a visual of that. You know what I'm saying? So they all on the back, including this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Got can you see them? Yeah. Got the planting seeds silhouette. You know what I mean? And this one's planting seeds and manifesting dreams too.
You heard what he said.
Good quality, man. Good quality. You know what I'm saying? These are good GSM right here.
Good stitching.
You heard it. You can wash it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. You feel me?
Double stitched, thick.
Oh God, the best shirt you'll ever wear. I promise.
Nah.
I promise.
He ain't telling no lies.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
He ain't telling no lies.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now this right here.
I got these hats coming out. You know what I mean? I just started getting into this. I really wanted to. I don't know if they can see me. No, they can't.
You look like Wizard Kelly off of Prophet.
I know. So with the hats, I just wanted to really like start having a full like assortment of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you can get a full look.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, what I need hats. You know what I'm saying? I'm like experimenting with different stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Just to have. But so I came across these hats, and
these is fire. I done cut all my hair off, so my head gonna look so small.
Yeah, but it's gonna
and
fit
it got
perfect.
The planting seeds and manifesting.
Yeah. So on that right there.
Period.
Seeds,
yeah, y'all see it.
Dreams, you know what I mean? And these ain't dropped yet, but they about to drop in like a week or so. So by the time this come out, they'll probably be out. You know what I'm saying? First run, we're gonna test drive it, see how it goes. I've been getting a lot of good positive feedback.
Both of these gonna sell out.
You know, we're gonna run with these.
Oh, y'all. Y'all.
Yeah, so Planet
Premium snap, backish.
So Planet Plvntd. Basically just a play on the A, turn the A upside down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is some stuff I'm working with. I got so much stuff in like archive right now, and like I have samples that I just rock a lot of my stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me, some of my content, I have like different Planet gear that I've already like tried out and like figure out when I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna figure out when I'm gonna drop it. But I just got like a lot of stuff on standby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whenever I want to get ready to pull the trigger, I can just pull the trigger. You feel me? So yeah, I'm hoping for positive feedback on these and more things to come. You feel me?
Tell them where they can find this. Tell them where they can follow you.
Yeah.
Tell them, give them some information.
Word. So you follow me at Mallett Alexander. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram. You can also follow me at Mallett Alexander on TikTok too. My brand Instagram is Planet Plvntd, like I said, and we also got the website Plvntd.com, spelled the same way. Like I said, good quality, good merch, a brand with a message. You feel me? Positive message. So let's continue to push positivity. You feel me? We're pushing real peace. We're pushing real peace. You know what I'm saying?
In the green room. In the green positivity, prosperity.
That's all we want.
Listen,
at the end
positivity,
of the day. Progress.
What? All the P's.
So many powerful words start with the letter P.
P.
That was hard. That was hard.
So many positive things start with the letter P. No, that's real.
Man.
That's crazy.
I just put that together right now.
Man. See, ideas just be dropping. And crazy. That's what I love about this room, man.
They do that.
Like, I be in here and it just go. It go and it flow. And that's why I like to bring creatives into this space. Like, not just randoms, but creatives that, you know, I know get your creative juices flowing and all of that good stuff. I am so grateful that you came and kicked it with me.
It shit dope, man.
In the green room.
The green room hard. The green room hard. I feel like I'm in a familiar space.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
All these plants. I got all these same plants in my crib down there. We got the rubber tree, the monster. We got a couple monsters, huh?
Yeah.
Were they all one or was it?
No. So the one in the corner, that's Dro, because he got a shoulder lean.
Gotcha.
This one right here is Tip. I just moved this out of that corner, so it was growing out this way. That little monstera right there, I just got that from Trader Joe's last week.
You just walked past it and was like, I want it.
Gotta have
it.
$7.99.
I know how. Oh yeah. That was good. That was a good catch.
No brainer. Have you ever bought plants from Trader Joe's?
I haven't. I might need to go pull up over there for the $7.99.
They ship in here on Tuesday.
For real? Okay, good to know.
That one right there, that came off of Dro, I want to say. And then I got a mini monstera in the living room.
The money tree thriving?
Yes.
My money tree crazy.
For real?
My shit is like, it's huge.
For real?
Like, it takes up a lot of space, for real. It's like, leaves is like thick as hell, like down there like this. You know
I think maybe I need to repot. Because it's getting tall, but it's not getting wide. And this was a gift from somebody. Or this was the same person that gave me this.
Yeah.
Gave me that.
Money tree is a good gift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Come with the good vibes.
Yeah. I counted them the other day.
What?
All of my plants.
How many you got?
Well, since the just died. The Majesty Palm is 53.
Damn, you got more plants than me.
How many you got?
I think I got like 20.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, but since my space is so small right now, I can only have so many plants before it start taking away from my like comfortability of living. You know what I mean?
because you'll be crowded up.
Crowded. You know what I mean? It's like I can only hang so many plants up on the ceiling. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to like overdo it too much because I still need that space. That'll give me anxiety. So
too cluttered.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. 20 plants. You know, they all thriving for the most part. I be procrastinating sometimes, so
me too. It's okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I know I've really stressed mine out to the point where they can go 2 weeks without watering and still be alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. So now it's like, cause I'll be dipping and then I don't be ever having nobody to like go to my crib and water them. So I'll just be dipping like fucking like, y'all be alright. You know, I might get a yellow leaf or something, but shit. It's gonna grow back.
Well, that's good. they know how to, they self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you got a lot of tropical plants.
Yeah.
So they don't need.
I do. They don't need a whole lot of maintenance for the most part, but you know, I keep them alive.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters.
That's a big win. That's a big
some
win.
folks can't keep them alive.
No.
I really, it's mind-boggling to me that folks like can't keep a plant alive.
Well, it also, I feel like, depends on the amount of light that you got. You got to be realistic about the type of plants that you get and the amount of light that you have in your house.
True.
When I first started buying plants, I think only 3 plants came from my egg spot.
So all these joints new.
This right behind you, the snake plant that was less than half the size when I moved. This bird of paradise right here was probably about that tall. And
yeah, the light in here is great.
What? It circles the entire room. Yeah. When it rises, I get it right here.
Yeah.
And then it does its thing, come right there, and all the way to right here.
Yeah, that's
like
that's love. You can't beat that.
No.
You gotta have plants in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be remiss.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could talk about plants all day. All day. Again, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having
me. Good vibes, of course.
Most definitely.
The only thing I expected.
Yeah.
Congrats on how successful Plvntd is. I'm so glad that I found the brand. I'm so glad that I can rock the brand. Make sure you support Plvntd on Instagram, Plvntd. Yeah. Shop. New hats coming. Got the tees, great quality tees. Make sure y'all follow In the Green Room Podcast on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe and like the page on YouTube, In the Green Room Podcast. And also, we are now on Spotify.
Hey,
so make sure
it's lit.
You either watch or you listen to In the Green Room Podcast. We coming at you live every week. What were your affirmations again? Where the cards at?
Right here. Affirmations to take them out. We're gonna do each and every day. I'm getting closer to achieving my goals, and I am loved. I may not.
Make sure you join us next week, same place, same time, for yet another episode of In the Green Room Podcast. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Spotify.